Hello.
Hi guys, how are you?
Good.
Okay.
Miss. Hi, Miss.
Hi dear, how are you?
Yes, it was raining. I don't know. It's still raining.
Yeah, it is raining.
And
Yes.
there was thunder.
Who's the shark boy?
Bilal.
Yeah, tell him to change his name to Bilal. I will not let him in without his real
Let
name.
him in and listen, there was thunder.
What?
There was thunder.
There was thunder, yes.
Yeah. I just don't have thunder. Thunder here. I mean.
All right.
But I show you.
Okay, guys. So we are going to start by answering or correcting together the homework. And then we are going to continue answering the rest of the worksheets. Okay. Bilal. Bilal, please change your name to your actual name. Yes, Bilal. Can you change your name? All right, very good. Now let's start, guys, by correcting the homework. So I want you to open your books, page 45. Please open your books, page 45. Where are the rest of the people? I think you're missing a lot of people, right? Jaida, yes.
Miss, can I answer?
Oh, you want to answer? Oh, all right. Okay. First, let's just give the other chance to open the book and then we can answer it. If you want to answer, raise your hand as Jaida did. Okay. So if you want to answer, guys, please raise your hand. Page 45, please mute your mic. Page 45, question number 3 says, Helen weighed 3 pieces of rock and soaked them in water. The next
Miss,
day,
that's page what?
it's written, and I said 3 times.
45.
Helen weighed 3 pieces of rock and soaked them in water. This is your homework page. We're correcting the homework.
Yeah.
Them in water. The next day, she weighed them again. Her results are shown below. Okay, so what did Helen do? She brought 3 types of rocks: granite, marble, and sandstone. She first weighed them. She weighed them first, and then after weighing them, she soaked them or put them in water overnight for a whole day. And then she weighed them again. Okay, so each one, let's see each one of the rocks before and after soaking them in water. Habiba, please pay attention. So the granite first, before.
I'm paying it.
Yeah, I can see that you keep playing with your hair. I want you to pay attention.
I'm paying attention. Miss, when are you going to answer?
So the granite before soaking was 26.3 grams. And then after soaking in water, it still was 26.3 grams. The marble, before soaking it in water, it was 20.5 grams. And then after soaking it in water, it also stayed 20.4 grams. The sandstone before soaking in water was 25.5 grams. And then after soaking it in water, it was 27.6 grams. Jaida, yes, you can answer the question.
Okay.
So let me read the question first. It says rocks that have lots of small spaces are described as porous. It has a lot of holes, and this is why we call it porous. What evidence is there in the table that sandstone is porous, but granite and marble are not porous? Yes, Jai.
Okay. Because the mass of the sandstone changed after soaking in water, while the mass of granite and marble is the same before and after soaking in water.
Excellent. So because the sandstone increased, the mass was more after soaking it in water. So this means that the sandstone got water inside it when it was soaked in the water. So this means that it's porous or has a lot of holes. And this is why water got inside the sandstone. So because the sandstone weight increased, the word increased means becomes more. Increased, which means that water got inside it, while the granite and the marble, nothing happened to their mass. Thank you, Jaida. Excellent answer. All right. So,
This is my answer, right?
yes, your answer is correct, dear. Okay. So you're welcome. So some of you wanted me to, I think in page 42, all of you finished all the questions because some of you, I think, couldn't have the time or didn't have the time to finish writing the answer. So I want you to check page 42.
I didn't finish.
No, I did it, miss, and I did it right.
Okay, so I'm going
Miss,
to
can you
open.
let Adam? Can you let Adam stop texting me because the voice is
What?
texting me.
Again?
Miss, I didn't have time. The last question I could.
Okay, just one by one because I cannot hear all of you. Then I want to, who's doing this voice? Mute your mics, all of you.
It's time.
Yes, then I wanted to tell me what?
I'm saying Adam keeps texting me and I can't hear you because of the texting noises. So can you let him stop?
Adam, what, texting you where? In the chat?
No, on WhatsApp. He keeps sending me a lot of squirrels and the phone's like, it's making a lot of noise.
Adam, are you in the session? He's in the session?
Yes, I think.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he
Miss,
is.
he's in the session and he's
Okay,
putting a
would you
scroll
please
background.
pay attention? Would you please pay attention?
Miss is putting a scroll background.
Okay, Liane, what was your, what?
42. I ran out of time. I ran out of time in page 42, and the only question 4 I couldn't solve.
Okay, here you go, page 42 again. So that if any one of you couldn't answer the rest, you can answer it right away, okay?
I didn't answer the last one only.
Okay, start writing it. It's in front of you. Make it quick. We want to start doing the other worksheets. Okay, so I'm going to call, I'm going to take the attendance. Meantime, all right, so mute your mic. Adam, Adam,
He's still texting. He's still texting.
Yes.
Adam,
Miss, I didn't do anything.
you're here?
Yeah.
Okay, stop texting them. Okay, this is your first warning.
Miss, I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I know.
He's texting me like
Alia,
on the group.
Do not text. You should be paying attention to the
I was just
session.
saying something. I was just saying
No,
something.
don't say anything. This is not the right time. Please, guys, if he did it again, tell me, and I will put him alone in a breakout room. Okay? Ali ya Gamal. Ali ya Gamal.
She's not here.
Okay. Ayman.
Yes, miss.
Bilal.
Yes, miss.
Dana.
Yes, miss.
Habiba.
Yes, miss, I just want to say something too.
What is it?
In question 4, when it's sand, but it doesn't need a lot of water.
ماما الحمد لله ما
What does
عملوش اي
that
حاجه
mean,
لسه
dear?
بياخدوا
Mute your
reviews.
mic. We can hear you. Mute your mic.
we can hear you.
Yes, Habiba.
You here in question 4, you
Yeah.
said sand, but
Yeah.
it has field soil because the cactus doesn't want any much water.
And this is exactly what's written.
But sand,
huh?
just has large particles.
It has large particles and it has large spaces, and this is why it doesn't keep water at all. We said that before.
What?
The sand, the water passes through the particles easily and it gets dry very easy. And this is why the sand is the least one that contains water. It doesn't have much water in it. And the cactus doesn't want much water too. So it's perfect for it.
Okay, I've just got to change the, but I don't have any eraser, so.
Do you understand what I just said, dear?
Yeah.
Okay. Jaida? You're here, okay. Layan?
Yes, miss, I'm here.
All right. Malik?
Yes, miss.
Mu'mina? Mu'mina?
Yes.
Okay. Muhammad? Muhammad Sharnoubi, are you here?
Yes.
Okay. Muhammad Ahmad?
Yes, miss.
Nadim? Omar?
Yes, miss.
Saif?
Yes, miss.
Suhaila?
Yes, miss.
And Taim?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Did you finish, guys, writing? Did you finish writing? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now I want you guys to open page 40. We started answering page 40, but we never finished it. So I want you to open page 40, and I told you that there is something wrong with page 40.
I finished it.
Okay. There's something wrong with page 40, guys. It's missing a table. So here you go. This is the table, and this table should be in this page.
We drew it.
So if you didn't, okay, guys, mute your mics. Please mute your mics. Please mute your mics.
Okay.
Mute your mics. Thank you. Anyone who did not draw it, start drawing it, okay? Now we are going to start answering the questions. This is a little bit advanced. This is something that you are going to learn about it more next year in year 5. And you will hear the word variables and fair test. You already took the difference between the fair and non-fair test, but there are other words that you're going to learn about, which is a variable and You will learn about what is control and stuff like this. This is things a little bit advanced that you're going to learn next year. So we're just like making a preparation for you. And this kind of question, you will not find it in your exam, but it's like, as I said, like a practice for you for the next year. So in the first question, it says, give one variable Ben could keep the same to make his test fair. What does that mean? Do you remember, guys, when I was talking about the fair and non-fair test? Like, for example, when you are comparing two plants and you want to know what is the effect of light on one of those plants. So what should you do? You will bring two plants, you will put one in the dark and you will put one in the light, okay? This is the only thing which we call the variable. This is the only variable that we are going to change. A plant, one plant should be in the light and the other should be in the dark. Okay? Any other variables or any other thing should be kept the same. Like what? Like the type of the plant. I should use the same type of plants in both plants, whether the one I will put in the dark or the one I will put in the light. I should also add the same amount of water to both of them. So those are the things that I should keep the same. Why should I keep it the same? Because if I put one plant in the light and the other plant in the dark, and the plant I put in the light, I added water to it, and the plant I put in the dark, I did not add water to it. And then I'm comparing between both of them, how much they grew. This way I will get confused because I will not know what is exactly the reason the plant in the dark did not grow. It could be because it's in the dark, or it could be because I did not add water to it. So this is a non-fair or a not fair test. This is an unfair test. In order to make it a fair test, I have to change only one thing, the one thing that I want to test, which is the effect of light on plants. So any other variable I should keep the same. I should put the same amount of soil in both plants. Yes.
Ayman is still texting Dana. She said on the group because she couldn't say to you.
Not
She
Ayman,
told
not
us
Ayman, Adam.
to tell you.
No, I swear I don't have my phone.
Not Adam, Omar. Adam.
Adam, I mean.
Omar.
Guys,
What did I do?
I just want to tell you something. I'm not making all of this effort for you to be playing around. If you are going to keep doing this, I'm just going to listen to me. Listen to me. If you're going to keep doing this, I'm just going to end this session and I will be telling Ms. Safa about this, and she will do whatever it takes with this class to stick to what's correct. Okay? This is an important session. I'm not playing with you here. I am making an effort, guys, in order for you to learn.
We
This
know.
is unbelievable.
Can I say something?
Say something.
Now my mother took my phone for like a week ago, so I don't have my phone to do anything.
They made it
Okay,
correct. And, they made it correct, and they did not say. They said not Ayman. Okay, just hold your horse. All right, guys. So Adam, stop texting. Whoever is texting, stop texting.
I didn't text.
Remove your phones from next to you. Okay, just remove your phones from around you. No phones in the session, unless of course if you are. Who are you? Who's talking?
Me, Ed.
Okay, Adam. I am telling everyone. Did I say Adam? Put your phone away, guys, when you're in the session. Except of course, if you're if the Zoom session is you're watching it from your mobile, then this is fine. Otherwise, do not touch your phone while you're in the session. See how much time. See how much time we're wasting. We could have finished this page. I am making a lot of effort just to tell you what's the meaning of one question, and you're playing around, guys. This is very frustrating. Stop playing, Dana, please, in my session.
I did it without meaning.
What? Sorry. It's okay. All right.
Sorry, miss.
So in question number 1, now that you understand, I'm not going to repeat this again. Give one variable Ben could keep the same to make his test fair. What is his test? He brought 3 rocks, slate, granite, and chalk, and he wants to find out which one of those are the hardest. He scratches the 3 of them. Okay, so what should he keep the same so that his test is fair? Raise your hand if you know the answer. Okay, the only thing he changed is what? Because this is another thing. Yes, it's already a question, so I'm not going to answer this question. What should he keep the same? Okay, what should he keep the same to make his test fair? Yes, Habiba.
Granite.
What does that mean? Okay, Habiba, thank you. Guys, I said that there are three rocks that we have: slate, granite, and chalk. Okay? Now he's testing what? He's testing how hard each one of those rock is. So the only thing he should change is the type of rock, because he wants to know which one of them are the hardest. Anything else should be kept the same so that the test is fair. So my question is, what should he keep the same? Huh? Omar, do you know?
Miss, can you ask again? I couldn't hear you.
Then why are you raising your hand?
I was raising my hand because I wanted to answer, but
okay,
the voice lagged for.
All right, Jaida, yes.
He keeps the slate.
It's not the rocks, dear. He changed the rocks. He have 3 rocks, so he changed the type of rocks. He wants to know which one of them is the hardest. What should he keep the same? Let me tell you the example of the plant again. We have 2 plants, and we want to know the effect of light on both plants. My voice is lagging. Can you hear me well now?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have 2 plants. Yes. I have 2 plants, and I want to know the effect of light on the growth of those plants. Only the effect of light. Okay? So what should I do, Dana? Blah, 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 blah. Whose mic is open and he's saying blah, blah, blah in the mic?
Nadim.
Nadim, are you here in the session? Nadim.
Nadim is not here.
All right. So, Dana, what should I do in order to test the effect of light on plants?
He says
Dana, are you there?
I just don't know. I'm just checking.
I was just saying it, dear. You have 2 plants and you want to compare which one of them will grow in the light better, or if the light really affects the growth of them or not. What should you do to compare this?
To put them in the same place where...
Okay, in the same place. So this means that you put both of them in light. How will you compare them? How will you compare between them?
Okay. If the one that grows faster in the less time is the one that is
you put both of them in the light. You put both of them in the light. Both of them will grow. How will you compare? You have to make a difference, one difference between the two plants to find out which one will grow in the light. So you will put one in the light and one in the dark, right?
Yes, okay.
So this now, you will watch both of them, okay? If the one in the light grows, this means that light is important for the plant to grow. If the one in the dark grows, so this means that it doesn't matter if you grow the plant in the dark. This is the way you compare stuff.
I still don't know how it's a fair test to put one in the dark and one in the light.
Because you want to know the effect of light, dear. You want to know the effect of light.
Miss, can I tell you
thought you wanted to know which one will grow bigger faster.
No, I want to know, will the light affect the growth or not?
Miss, can I tell you something?
This is the only thing, 1 minute, Omar. So this is the only thing you're going to change. The thing that you want to test, whether the light is important for the plant or not. So you will get two plants. You will put one in the light and another one in the dark. This way, you will know if the light is important for the growth of the plant or not, right?
Yes.
Should you change anything else?
No, only the sunlight.
Yes, because if you changed any other thing, you're confusing yourself, right?
Yes, but Masa doesn't say that we should put test if it will, like, if the sunlight will...
The question here, the question that we're doing now?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. But when I asked you the question, people got confused. So I'm making an example, okay? I am setting an example so that we can apply it to this question, okay? Now, then I will ask you the question. Now, in the example of the plant, you told me that I have to keep everything else the same. So this means that the two plants that you're comparing should be the same type of plant, right?
Yes.
And the water you're going to add to both plants should be the same.
Yes, the same amount.
And the soil that you're using in order to plant both of them should also be the same. Exactly. Thank you very much. So I am only trying to find out whether the light, the only factor I will change, whether the light is going to affect it or not. Correct?
Yes.
Because if I changed anything else, then I'm confusing my results. I will not know those results are because of the light or because of the water or because of the soil or because of the type of the plant.
Yes, okay.
We are clear now? Okay. Now he's doing a test. Ben is doing a test. He brought 3 different types of rocks: slate, granite, and chalk. And he wants to know which one of them is the hardest one. So he does what? He scratches all 3 of them. Okay? So again, he changed the type of the rocks. He brought 3 rocks to compare between them. Very good. And he scratches all of them to find out which one of them is the hardest. The question is, what should he keep the same so that the test is fair? I want you to think about it. The word scratches. Should he use different tools to scratch them? Or
No,
he should use the same tool? Exactly. So he should use the same object or the same tool to scratch all of them.
Miss?
Yes.
But is it? But if the rock is hard or not hard. It's about the hard. It's about how he hits it. He can hit.
This is
he
another
can
thing. Yes, this is another thing, Ayman, that he should keep the same.
Blah, blah.
This is a very good
yeah, the same.
point. Okay, so there are two things actually that we can write here. He asked for only one, but there are two things. Okay, the easy answer is that we should, or Ben should use the same tool to scratch all of the 3 rocks. This is the easy answer. The one that is smart, and thank you very much for telling me it, is the strength, how much he should apply. Who's doing this voice? This is the last time. Who's doing this voice?
Muhammad Ahmed.
No, I swear it's
Muhammad Ahmed.
What? I swear what? It's not me.
No, it's Muhammad Ahmed.
Okay.
See, Ayman is saying Muhammad Ahmed, not me.
Okay. So now the strength that he should scratch each rock with. Okay. So this means that he will get, for example, an iron nail or a plastic knife or a toothpick. This is the tool that he's going to use. So he should use one type, only one thing to scratch all of them.
not one hit it in the wall and one with a fork and one with a knife.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Ayman. So if he changed the tool, this is confusing because this way I don't know because it's how hard the rock is or because how strong the tool is. So this is why he should use the same tool in order to scratch all of the 3 types of rocks. So for example, he will use a plastic knife. He is only going to use the plastic knife to scratch all of the 3 rocks. This is how he will keep the test fair. So the first answer for the first question is that he is going to use the same object or the same tool to scratch the rocks. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, it's clear.
All right.
Was there 7 minutes remaining?
Thank you for the heads up. Just finish answering. All right.
Miss, I can't see it.
What can I do?
I can't see the answer.
You cannot see the answer. What about the rest of you?
We
No,
can't
I can
see.
see. I can.
I can't
I
see.
can't see because like it's erased and
It's not erased.
No.
The answer right there is
not erased, but it's like cut like that. It's like half of it is white.
I don't see it.
what half of it? The answer
I see it. I see
guys,
it. The object
mute your
he
mic.
is using to scratch the rock.
Thank you,
No,
Ayman.
I can see the object, but like the under.
This is
under
the
one,
answer,
like-
Omar. This is the answer. The object he is using to scratch the rocks. This is the answer for the first question.
Okay, now I can see it.
Okay.
So,
So the answer for the first question is, what will he keep the same? He will keep the same. The object he is using to scratch the rocks. Okay. Now, according to the table, which rock is the hardest? I think this is an easy one. Hey, raise your hand if you know the answer. According to the table, which one is the hardest rock? According to the table, which one is the hardest rock? Yes, Suhaila.
granite.
The granite is the one that is the hardest. Very good. Now, how does the table show this? How does the table show this? Muhammad Sharnoubi. How does the table show that the granite is the hardest, Muhammad? Unmute your mic, dear. Unmute your mic.
It's almost No more.
Excellent. Because when we scratched it, it made almost no mark. Okay? It showed almost no mark when Ben scratched it. Thank you very much, Muhammad. Okay, the next question. How could Ben test the permeability of the rocks? And let me give you a hint. Ben should do the same as the homework, guys, that you took. The permeability is the same as how porous a rock is or how much it gets soaked with water. So what should Ben do to test the permeability of the rocks? The same as your homework, guys. Who can answer this one? The same as your homework, as the experiment or the test in your homework. Yes, Lyanne.
He should soak the.
You got unmuted again, dear. Unmute your mic and say the answer. Yes.
He should soak all the rocks in water so he could see the permeability of them.
Very good. So he should fill containers with water and put each rock in each container or soak them in water, as Lyanne said. This way he can find out which rock is permeable. And of course, the test that was in your homework said that he weighs them before soaking them in water, and then he weighs them again after soaking them in water. So as Lyanne said, he should soak them in water.
Miss?
Yes.
Our homework is page what?
Today's homework, you will see it on Moodle.
Miss, tell me, please.
No.
Why?
It's a
You want
surprise.
to solve it.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
I swear
So
no,
the next question, come on, because we don't have time, guys. We have 1 minute left. So pay attention. So how could, the next question says, what thing will change in the test? What thing will change in the test? So I told you that we should keep the tool we're scratching with the same. What should we change? What are we measuring, or what are we comparing, or what are we testing? Yes, Jaida, can you answer this? What will he change in the test?
Okay, what he will change in the test?
What is he comparing? Look up. He's comparing what?
He's comparing what? He's comparing the granite.
Yes, so he changed the rocks, right? He brought 3 types of rocks. So this is what he's going to change, the type of the rock, okay? The type of the rock is what he's going to change. The next question, what 2 things change, what 2 things should Ben keep the same? Now we are talking here about, guys, the test of permeability, not the hardness test. We're talking about the test of the permeability. What should he keep the same when he is doing the permeability test? Can you tell me, Ayman?
Color and texture.
No, when he's doing the permeability test.
Hardness.
Okay, we're going to finish this tomorrow because the time is up. And we stopped here. I want you to think about it. I will be uploading your homework on Moodle so you can check it later. Come on, bye, guys.
Okay. Bye. Goodbye, Miss.
Bye, dear.